Police hunt down an active shooter. A vandal strikes at Easter. And police investigate a sexual assault on April 1st.
All that and more on your APSU TV news. Welcome back to your APSU TV News. I'm Ashley Hughes.
And I'm Alan Barty. Montgomery County deputies are searching for answers in a deadly shooting Tuesday afternoon. Deputies say one person was killed and another injured in the gunfire at home just west of Clarksville. Investigators say 2 people were involved in the shooting and on the 1500 block of Parkside Drive, west of Purple Heart Parkway. One died at the scene, while medical crews took another to a Nashville hospital.
Clarksville police are busy investigating vandalism and robbery cases from Easter morning in the Riverside Drive neighborhood. One woman was caught breaking a glass door of a business at the Taylor Mart. Officers say she was wearing a black hoodie, black pants, and glasses. 2 individuals tried to break into the King Smoke Shop shortly after. If you know who they are, give the police a call or submit a Crime Stoppers tip online.
The police department is investigating a sexual assault that took place on April 1st. Happening at the 101st Airborne Division Parkway in the Walmart neighborhood market area. The incident took place just after 6:30 Saturday at evening, and police say that the suspect is a white man in his late 40s to early 50s, with a balding salt and pepper hair, a gray goatee, and an average build. The vehicle description is believed to be a 2007 through 2018 dark gray black Jeep. And if you have more info regarding this person or the vehicle, contact the police.
3 of the 9 soldiers killed in the Black Hawk crash last month are receiving local funeral arrangements early next week. Warrant Officer 1, Jeffrey Barnes, Sergeant Emily Bolanos, and Staff Sergeant Taylor Mitchell will have a celebration of life service with full military honors. Private family memorial services will be held in the downtown Clarksville Thursday morning. The private services will include a missing soldier formation flyover along the Cumberland River just before noon. Clarksville now has more on the details and the local service locations and times.
You should be getting a letter in the mail soon if your personal information was stolen in a recent data breach at Tovana's parent company. Community Health Systems experienced a data breach in January. Some pages, names, addresses, medical billing, insurance information, diagnosis, medication, and demographic information such as date of birth and social security numbers were accessed. CHSPSC is a professional service company that provides services to hospitals and clinics affiliated with community health systems. They were notified by Forterra, a contracted cybersecurity firm and third-party vendor, and that an unauthorized party accessed personal information on their system in late January.
Taxes are due on Monday, but you might see drastic changes in your returns or payments. Coronavirus tax relief is expiring this year, resulting in higher payments and fewer returns. GW Today says enhanced tax credits to help support families are returning to pre-pandemic levels. Many taxpayers could see more than a $1,000 difference. Large families are especially affected as the child tax credit and child independent care credit are reduced. The support is expensive for the government, and Congress has not extended them.
A family lost most of their belongings in a fire in northeast Clarksville Monday afternoon. Clarksville fire rescue teams found fire coming out of the front window of the home on Pebble Creek Court, just off of Tylertown Road. Firefighters knocked down the fire quickly. No one was home at the time, but 2 cats succumbed to the smoke and 1 dog was missing. Haley Billard said on a GoFundMe page that the fire started while she and her husband were at work, and the fire was an accident that started with the stove.
5-year-olds are not what you typically see at a college, but Austin Peay's College of STEM welcomed the kindergartners with open arms. The Sango Elementary students visited the Memorial Health Building's gym on Tuesday. The gym was filled with scientific demonstrations and activities. Clarksville now says the students actively participated and asked questions about the gadgets. The event highlighted the importance of engaging STEM learning opportunities.
Good news for any children who walk to school. 4 sidewalk projects designed to make it easier for children to walk to school have begun to move to the next stage. Clarksville Now reports the City Council voted Thursday in favor of working on negotiations to acquire property rights and assessments for the following projects targeted for Ringgold Road, Crossland Avenue, Beach Street, East Street, and Barney's Darden Elementary School, Roe Deer Drive, North Library Church, Appleton Drive, and Old Roosevelt Park. We'll be coming back after these messages with our political corner.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
that's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
You want change. You want a community that supports you. You want the knowledge it takes to make a difference in this world. It's time to be more. It's time to be better. It's time to grow. The world you want to see starts with you. The life you want begins at Austin Peay State University. Learn more at apsu.edu.
Welcome back to Political Corner. I'm your host, Kinsley Andrews. Governor Bill Lee is addressing gun violence in Tennessee by pushing the General Assembly to pass an order of protection law. This move comes after Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally shows support for red flag laws in Tennessee, signaling potential bipartisan support. Mirroring the idea of a red flag law, Governor Bill Lee called for the TBI to examine background checks for gun purchases, as well as signing an executive order that will require law enforcement to submit new criminal activity within 72 hours. Some Democrats have shown support for the governor's ideas, but not all of them. Representative Justin Jones and Justin Pearson have been reinstated to the Tennessee House by both the Nashville Metropolitan Council and the Shelby County Commission. Jones, Pearson, and Gloria Johnson led protests calling for gun control in wake of the Covenant High School shooting in Nashville. No damages, arrests, or injuries were reported in these protests. Republican lawmakers referred to the protests as an insurrection. As a result, Jones and Pearson, who were both black, were expelled from their seats. Johnson, the only white woman of the three, survived her vote to avoid expulsion. Republican lawmakers denied that race was a factor in the voting split. The Associated Press reports that banishment is a move that the chamber has only used a handful of times since the Civil War and is usually reserved as a punishment for lawmakers accused of serious misconduct, not used as a weapon against political opponents. While many across the nation see the expulsion of both representatives as an extreme act of political retaliation, the GOP leaders defended their actions by stating that their move was necessary to reiterate the disruption of House proceedings are not tolerated. Both representatives will eventually return to their seats, but they will be stripped of all committee assignments and will have to fight for their positions now in a special election. A Texas judge ruled in favor of a conservative Christian legal group to reverse the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's approval of mifepristone, an oral medication typically taken to end a pregnancy. Alliance Defending Freedom argued that mifepristone is unsafe and the FDA did not consider all sides before approving its use in the United States. Both doctors and the FDA pushed against claims made by the legal group, noting the drug has safely been on the market for over 25 years now. The injunction is set to be in effect by this Friday, affecting nearly 64 million childbearing age women. While the ruling could be possibly overturned, it is unexpected as the case would need to be heard by higher courts, including the Supreme Court. A bill set to strengthen transparency regarding ticket resales has passed the Tennessee Senate and is now headed to the House. Democrat Heidi Campbell from Nashville proposed the plan as it passed the Senate unanimously on Monday. Third-party tickets resellers may soon be required to disclose the cost of the ticket as well as any miscellaneous fees and service charges prior to purchase. Resellers must disclose this information in a clear and conspicuous manner on top of using whole dollar amounts. In addition, the final cost of the tickets may not increase after the consumer has already confirmed the set price, unless it is regarded as a reasonable fee for the electronic transportation of the tickets. Representative Campbell worked with Ticketmaster, a major ticket monopoly, to ensure transparency from all sides. Stick with us after this commercial break for your local and national weather.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wallace, and I'm here with your weather for the week. Looking at our current national temperatures, in Seattle, we have 48 degrees. In Los Angeles, we have 60. In Denver, we have 41. Dallas, 82. Chicago, 77. Atlanta, 67. And New York, 87. The month of April has started to bring in some warm temperatures across Tennessee. Looking at today's highs, we have Memphis at 74 degrees, Clarksville at 76 degrees, Nashville at 74 degrees, Chattanooga at 69, and Knoxville at 72. And our lows, Memphis 60 degrees, Clarksville 53 degrees, Nashville 53, Chattanooga 53, and Knoxville 53. Our current temperature on campus today is 74 degrees with the south-southeast wind at 7 miles per hour. And tonight's temperature, we're looking at 60 degrees with the south-southwest wind at 4 miles per hour and a 7% chance of precipitation. Looking at our 5-day forecast, on Friday, we have mostly cloudy, high of 76, low of 53. On Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 84, low of 58. Sunday, rainy, is going to cool down with a high of 63, low of 46. Monday, sunny, high of 65, low of 43. And Tuesday, sunny, high of 75, low of 51. That's all we have with the weather for the week. We'll be right back with the sports.
Wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree, know that my love is with you as you bring our colorful stories to the world.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org. Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
Good afternoon, Stashville. Jamar Perkins here, and we have a lot of sports to get into today. Let's start off with our Austin Peay baseball team, which is a squad that has had a very interesting season when you talk about having high-scoring games, making huge comebacks, and that has all led them to a 16-18 total record and a 7-5 conference record. The Govs have won 6 of their last 8 games, with their latest win being at home this past Wednesday against the UT Martin Skyhawks. They won 14-9, and this was a game where they found themselves being down as much as 5 runs at the end of the 6th inning, but that just helps to show what kind of identity Austin Peay has had this season. This weekend, the Govs will have a home series against Queens University, with their first matchup being tonight at 6. Switching over from the mound to the circle, Austin Peay's softball team has also been in a roll as of late, as they have won 8 of their last 12 games, adding to a total record of 20-14 and a conference record of 8-4. When you talk about this team, we're talking about a team that has lost their first 3 games of the season and 6 out of their first 8 games. However, there have been multiple players, but specifically 2 that have really contributed to the Govs' victories, and they were actually just honored by the Tennessee Sports Writing Association as the softball pitcher and player of the week. The pitcher of the week was junior Jordan Benefiel, and fellow junior Megan Hodum won player of the week. They swept Bellarmine last week, and next the Govs will try to win another series this weekend in Nashville as they will take on the Lipscomb Bison. Moving on, I wanted to give a special shout out to the women's tennis team as they will start postseason play tomorrow at home while hosting Queens at 3 this afternoon. If they win, they will play the winner of Bellarmine and Liberty at home as well on Sunday at 1. Going into the postseason, the Govs will also go in with some recognition as Yana Leader, Melody Hefty, and Denise Torriabella will all be members of the ASUN conference teams, with Leader winning first team, Hefty winning second team, and Torriabella winning third team. Hefty was also a part of the all-freshman team, and Leader was a member of the all-ASUN academic team. Also wanted to recognize the women's golf team as they will start the ASUN tournament this upcoming Sunday in Alabama, and they are coming off of a red-hot performance, placing first in their last meeting at the Colonel Classic in Kentucky. Lastly, I know spring sports have been a blast, and if you've been enjoying them, you can see our baseball, women's tennis, and beach volleyball teams all compete this Saturday afternoon. But you may want to come to campus a bit sooner, because at 9:30 in the morning, Austin Peay's football team will be playing in their red and black spring game. This will be a great chance for you to just get a taste of what this fall has to come for your Governors. And you may or may not want to skip that morning coffee on Saturday, because there's going to be a Kona Ice food truck to provide some refreshment, as well as a Kelly's Big Burger truck. And the game will once again start at 9:30 in the morning. That is going to do it here for sports. Once again, I am Jamar Perkins, and as a senior here at Austin Peay, this will be my last show, and there's no way I can end this without thanking all of the fellow students, graduate assistants, professors, and Austin Peay's athletic department, as they have all helped in some way with these shows. But last and certainly not least, I thank you all out there watching, as I will always appreciate you all. Stay tuned for more news coming up here on APSU TV.
You want change. You want a community that supports you. You want the knowledge it takes to make a difference in this world. It's time to be more. It's time to be better. It's time to grow. The world you want to see starts with you. The life you want begins at Austin Peay State University. Learn more at apsu.edu.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Austin Peay State University's College of Arts and Letters is recognizing outstanding undergraduate student leaders with the new awards. Six students from each department in the college will receive the inaugural Student Leadership Award during a ceremony at 5:30 Wednesday afternoon. The students were selected by their departments based on leadership and support to others in and out of the classroom. Congratulations to Renee Bouchard, Bailey Gower, Alexander Koppenhaver-Pounds, Ashley Matheson, Sierra Simmons, and Justin J.J. Gibbons for earning this award.
You will have another option for donuts on Madison Street next month. Clarksville Now reports Parlor Donuts, Clarksville's location, will be opening in the old Expert Tech location next to the former Rudy's Diner. It's the third parlor shop in Tennessee. The Clarksville's base ownership group has plans to open an additional 6 stores across the state, including a second location in Clarksville.
You can plant flowers, trees, and shrubs on campus at the Plant the Campus Red event. Montgomery County Master Gardeners joins Austin Peay faculty, staff, and students to decorate the campus landscape. Volunteers are encouraged to wear a mask and practice social distancing. Head to the Morgan University Center Plaza at 1 in the afternoon on Thursday, April 20th, to participate.
A thrill seeker can sometimes be scary to watch, but this skilled person decided to take a skate park to the next level, or in all seriousness, the next 100 stories in the sky. Take a look at this.
There's skate parks, then there's this. British BMXer Chris Kyle took his skills to the sky in a death-defying feat, riding in the world's first floating skate park. Kyle worked with Oracle Red Bull Racing and their Red Bull Advanced Technologies division, along with Cameron Balloons, to create his lofty vision. It took almost 3 years, but the final product was a carbon fiber BMX pole suspended 2,000 feet in the air by one of the world's largest operating hot air balloons. After practicing on land, Kyle took his skills to the skate park in the sky over England, wearing a heavy parachute, fighting against a bouncing, rocking balloon, and cheered on by his close friends in the basket. In one word, wow. In southwest England, another amazing sight caught on camera, and this one was all Mother Nature's doing. Check out these incredible, gigantic waves rolling in near Cape Cornwall, courtesy of Storm Noah. The United Kingdom's National Weather Service issued a yellow wind warning, expecting gusts of up to 75 miles per hour in the coastal areas. Combined with heavy rains, those conditions made for the perfect recipe to create those massive waves that completely dwarf the onlookers near the cliff. For Take a Look at This, I'm Patrick Cornell.
Now you may know, because Jamar talked about it, this is our last show and we have a ton of seniors that are going to be leaving us for this semester. I mean, we got Alan,
Hello.
Jamar, and in the studio we have Justin, who is also a senior, and he's going to be graduating in May. So yeah, I'm going to miss you guys.
I mean, I'm still gonna visit. Like, you know, being at Austin Peay has been a wonderful experience, especially in the communication department, because I have the opportunity to meet, you know, a bunch of people that I would never have met before. You know, Jamar, you, Ashley. Well, I'm gonna miss y'all. Group hug, everybody, group hug. Come on now.
Are we gonna do a group hug?
Yeah,
I can't.
Definitely, I'm gonna miss this place, and I'm thankful for all the opportunities that I've, you know, been awarded to be able to do at Austin Peay. Big thank you to everyone. I already did my thank yous. I don't want to tear up here, but also shout out Justin too. He can't be out here, but he has helped a lot as well. So I personally appreciate him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tear up, but you know, for the people, you know, on the cameras, you know, I've known some of these people for like years. You know, Talon, who's I'm looking at the camera right now. I've known him since high school. I didn't know he would follow me here, but but yeah, I mean, you know, being here. Originally, I was like a music major, but decided just to do communication, and it's really been a nice experience. You know, getting to, you know, make connections, talk with people, mingle with people. So yeah, I have no else to say, but I just appreciate you guys. And I mean, I'm not going away. I'm still going to be in Clarksville.
But you're leaving us in the communication department.
Well, yeah, student loans, duh.
I will say off topic, looking at your story about Parlor Donuts, I checked them out, and I'm pretty excited about them. That's something, I literally saw like a whole bunch of different flavors, like some cool stuff too. Any donut they have, you can also make it into like a shake or something too. So like, I'm checking that place out when it opens for sure.
Well, I can't have sweets, so. I mean, what? I'm trying to watch my teeth.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be all from us this semester. Thank you for watching the news, and
I know, as always, as a last one, a big one, let's go Peay.
Wait, we gotta do that again.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, we gotta do it again. Gotta do it.
And as always,
let's go Peay.